Well, thanks. My name is Mr. Latimer, and I'm a consultant. I'm a former private detective. I still will take cases, but I'm a former private detective now because I'm full-on consultant now, where I can pretty much provide solutions for any type of situation. It can be personal, it can be business. Now, I know that's broad strokes, but it is. I have a certain amount of formulas that you can put in play that can pretty much give you a good mindset, good headway for where you want to head. It doesn't matter what it is.
So you're saying you know all the secret handshakes?
It's not so much the secret handshakes. The thing is whenever we run into a trouble situation, I work with the person first. So whenever we have a problem, we get stressed, we get tension in our body, we get tension in our mind. So that's the first thing I work with. Using neuro-linguistic programming, because that's what I used to train in. I train you how to move right, train you how to, and it may seem like it doesn't help, but I tell you, if you move right, you move like, I call it past tense programming. Past tense meaning the problem is already solved. You move that way. You start moving that way physically with your body. You don't have to have the thoughts. You just start moving that way for several minutes, and it starts relieving stress. And you will start feeling that the solution has come. And when you start feeling that, you can have better thoughts on how to actually get to the solution, what the right answers are. So that's the first step. I work with you, and then we start going through the process of how to look at this problem. I even have one formula. It's a very basic formula, but when you boil it down, it comes down to a handful of things. If you want to improve something or get out of something, it's going to take a level of force. And something as simple as boiling a pot of water. You can have the heat on, you can have the water in a pot, but you got the pot right next to the heat. It's not going to boil it. You don't have enough water in the pot, you put it on the heat, and then it just dries up the water. So it's these simple elements. Well, let me put it in something in real terms. For you guys to listen to me, I have to speak a certain way. Okay, I have to dress maybe a certain way. And there's certain words that have come out. If I'm speaking, does anybody speak Portuguese? So say I'm dressed right, I have the right demeanor, but I'm speaking Portuguese, then it's failure. I have to speak the right language. So all these.
Tell us about the most interesting case, the most interesting situation that you've helped with.
As a private detective, I've had a lot of.
Oh, you can't talk about
No, I can. I'll tell you about the last case I worked that I just finished up. It's a success right now. It's a little complicated, but I'll go through it fast. It's a major corporation in town. A lady was getting railroaded by her boss because my client had dirt on the boss, even though she wasn't going to use it on him. So the boss was starting to set my client up to either get fired or moved, relocated somewhere else. And the boss knew, my client's boss knew that if my client raised any kind of ruckus or complained, what they would do was just relocate her. So the boss would win. So she contacted me on how to handle this without having any wrinkles. So what I did, first I calmed her down. I showed her how to move and how to calm down so she can start coming up with her own ideas also. It can't be just me. We do this together. So I got her calmed down, and then I started going through one of the formulas. The main formula that I had to use is called Surrender to Win. I had her go in and make best friends with her boss. Past tense programming. What I had to do is, because we all live right now in the past, the present, and in the future right now. So I had to wrap all three of those things up. So Deb, remember back in the past how we used to have this good time? I know now we're having troubles and things like that, but imagine in the future what it would be like if all this just went away and we just got back to being great friends. So I had to work with all three senses. And what she did, the boss started helping her get down. So that was the main formula that I had to use. But really the true power is the neuro-linguistic program, how to work with people, and how you match and model. Things like that. If I really want to get to know Patrick, I'd have to find something that Patrick is interested in, not what I'm interested in. Right. What's he interested in? How does he dress? You know? Okay, well I'm matched pretty close where he's going to cooperate with me. If I dress like I got my pants sagging and my hat's on backwards, you can't hear the words then. I couldn't hear them. I'm like, where are you coming from? Right. So we have to match each other.
Yeah. Do you have a card?
Yes, I do. Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah. Calling time with 20-minute free consultation or more.
Okay.
And There you go. If you would like one, yes. And I really appreciate you guys listening and getting on this. Appreciate
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Take care. Good luck.